I always recommend to pick which is less dark in your palette. Like you pick something darker than this color, not immediately this one, but you find somewhere there will be a middle colors, maybe more lighter brown than this one. So you can pick that color. If you don't have, so you can immediately pick this one, right? But don't switch to darkest color. Just go slowly, step by step, right? So if I want to make it dark, let's suppose I want to make it dark here. So I will go with my light hand. And to fill the edges part, I can go that way. Like I can fill the edges first and then I can fill the inside part. And then I keep shifting the downward. Let's say I just want to do this much. I don't want here, right? So let's create the gradient kind of feel. Then I can also go this way. Right? And then again we can apply orange on top. So you can say like we did the under layering. And then again I'm going with orange. So when we are switching from one shade to another shade, there should be a smooth transition. That means there should be a bridge between. It should not look like a jump. What does jump mean? When we are switching from this color to this color and there is no transition in between. That means this line is visible and we don't want this line. It should be smooth transition, so that we call a bridge. So when we are transitioning from this one to another shade, so you go with this lighter shade, you can go this way. Either you start from bottom, that lighter shade, and then you go on top of that shade which is brown, and then you keep doing it until and unless you don't get a good smudge. So you can half little bit with low pressure, you can go on top of orange, and then again with your orange you go on top of brown. This way you can get the good shade, you will get a blend, right? So same way we are doing it here. If we have used this color and we were just trying to create the darker version of orange here, so we did this. And still I'm not putting any high pressure. My pressure is same. See? Now I can't see any line here. Right? So this is much better than this one. Directly switching. So always keep in mind whenever you are trying to create the shade, there should always be a very smooth transition. So you can at least create the mix of these two colors here in this area to get the nice smoothness which easily move from this shade to this shade, and it should not be visible that where you switch the pastel. And this comes when we just when you just sit for 30 minutes a day daily. Believe me, you will able to create these type of things easily and fast, right? It's all about just controlling a hand pressure, that's it. So we right, yes. So first we don't have to frustrate. See, if you use a cartridge sheet, it will give you more motivation to do it, because you see, when we are using the right paper, right? So when we use a right paper, you will go in a right direction. But when you use a wrong paper and technique is correct, but still you will doubt yourself that I am not able to get, right? And these are just cheap pastels, student grade. But pastels or any artist grade medium doesn't matter. First thing what matters is that right techniques, right basic fundamentals and basic principles. If you don't work on these things, even your expensive pastels will not work at all. You will create the pathetic work with those pastels also, right? So first thing is, we have to learn how to get control. Like, if I'm using a 100 rupee pencil, and if I have the 10 rupee pencil, so still I should have that much good control in my hand, that even with the 10 rupee pencil I can create a wonderful artwork, right? So everything magic is in your hand. And when we have the right paper, paper plays a really very important role, right? And I'll tell you what mistake I used to do, and still I do many times. Even in my session I did, because I'm into more into explanation part, right? And I completely forget what side of paper I'm using. Yeah, and half of the painting is done in one side, and I'm giving demo. And after third layer, fourth layer, I realized that why I'm not able to layer more. Then I realize I'm using the wrong side, you know. So it's very, very important. So this one side will always be rough. So whenever you are starting the painting or you are doing line drawing, just before that, you check this way, you put your finger and you check one side will be smooth. So what I'm showing you right now, this side, this is smooth, but I can only take up to 3 layers, max to max 4 layers. But after that, my pastels will give up, right? So let's suppose here, if I use 5 layers, and here, if I use 10 layers, so this is a difference. I can put more layers, 10 to 15 layers, 20 layers, right here, and here I will not able to move more than 5 layers, right? Or if I'm very good with the pastels, what will happen? Maybe I will able to create 6 7 layers more, right? What will happen? I will face problem when I will do the blending. My pastel will give me a trouble, because I will feel, I will see this thing when I'm doing the blending, my colors will come off. So many times we face this issue that our colors are coming off. So reason can be that you are using the wrong side, right? Second reason can be you are putting too much of pressure, because we have put like at least 5 layers, 6 layers, so we have to be gentle with the blending, right? So just, you don't have to put any pressure. If the layering is nicely done, you just go in a small circular motion. So the slower you go, that means you are already going fast. So as slow as you go, you will achieve the results faster. Why? Because when we go fast, chances are high that you are going to create so many mistakes, right? And then you will keep fixing those mistakes. So it will obviously going to take a lot of time. So it's better, just relax. You work on this much area, but you come up with the quality work. This is the mantra, and this is what I say, that you don't have to finish this much of painting. No. Just go part by part and enjoy that part. How you're doing it. Enjoy the process. See the textures. Right? And it is always like your attitude reflects in your painting. Right? So if you are just going with a bad mood, it will visible in your painting. If you are doing with a good mood, it will be visible in your painting. So always check what is your mood, right? Like what attitude you have at that time. If you have the good attitude that I want to create a masterpiece, this piece will be like a, it will going to blow people mind. So obviously you will go in a right direction. So just go with the positive kind of mindset, and keep visualizing those things. Like keep visualizing your final painting in the wall. Just imagine the big size painting, right? Like your ultimate aim to create the Krishna painting, right? So you just visualize that how that painting will look when you create that big size painting and you are putting on wall with complete frame, nicely framed, and you have placed somewhere. See how it will look, right? So just have those kind of thoughts, those imagination. It really, really works. Okay, so we have to keep imagining our end goals, how it will look, how it will turn. So that excitement will help you to keep going on, right? Otherwise, it can be possible that after some time you will feel like, oh my God, it's so much of work. How much I have to do? How much I have to layer again and again and again, same thing, right? So these thoughts can come, but you just imagine that how my end result will be, how beautiful it will be. And with that intention, you keep doing the practice. See, the creating painting is not difficult. You can do it. But the thing is, this is the opportunity that you are getting chance to work on basics. And people are more, like that. They have a mindset that no, 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 I don't want this thing. Just teach me painting. And yes, I know you know very well that how much important this is, right? But there are many, like they say that I just want to do that thing. I don't want this one. But we have to understand that, say, there is one painting which is 100 rupees, let's say, or 1000 rupees, and the another painting is 10,000 rupees. So there must be a difference, right? Painting is same, like you are using same paper, you are using same pastels, you are using same reference image, but the price is different because quality is huge difference in that painting, right? So this painting can be like 10,000 and the another one can be 1 lakh. So it's like that, how much time, effort you are putting in your painting. So just imagine your painting is like your baby, right? You don't want your baby to grow in 1 day or in very fast, right? No one want that. So your painting is just like your baby. Slowly nurture it with love, care, emotions. Just put all those feelings, right? And it will definitely turn into a beautiful piece. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yes. It will go. Take your time, no problem at all. But these are the basic things. If it is powerful, painting will take less time. Right? So just put more and more and more focuses. Try to bring. Just ask yourself what else I can do. If I'm able to create 20 shades with one pastel, what else I can do to bring more beauty in that shades, right? And then obviously you will get better and better result. Maybe in one day you are just able to come up with the 10 shades, but next day maybe you are able to come up 15 shades, then next day you are coming up with 20 shades. So what is happening? You are increasing your level. So if you are working here, automatically painting is it's already becoming like quite rich and full of quality, right? Yes. So yeah, I don't have to focus on this much because I know you already know these things how. Yes. Yes. Right. Right. Hmm. Right. And yes. Yeah. See, we can, there are multiple ways to do that single Krishna. We can do in a multiple ways. But the thing is that what we want. Do we want the 2D result? Do we want the 3D result? Or do we want that softness? We want to give that feel, right? So, to give that feel, we need to spend some good time. Okay. So, it's, yeah. You will able to create. I hope you will enjoy the session and you